hi everyone. Let me know if you can hear me. I'm struggling with setup on this live stream today. I should have gotten here earlier as usual as opposed to later, but I woke up late because I have a cold. Yes, you guessed it. I have another cold. It's a travel cold. And I also had to update the link because I realized the way I wanted to do it was not going to work because of this giveaway that we do. It seems that we're always going to have to use StreamYard or Streamlabs or some other setup in order to get this right so that we could do the giveaway on the random numbers. So I had to abandon the vertical um, YouTube stream that I was going to try and do until I could figure out how it all works. I might have to solicit the help of Laurice or maybe Pinky Gray or something like that in order to help me figure it out. I'm shuffling up the cards for the contest. What? Number 25 is on the bottom. Oh no, we can't have that. I didn't mean to show you that. Now I have to move it. I have to take number 25 and I have to move it the heck out of there. Let me bring up comments. Happy Halloween. Happy Halloween. Oh, I'm gearing up for Christmas already. Yeah, we went over to DIY and picked up some Christmas goodies. Shane is in the house. Tim Desiak, good evening. Anime Rest, thanks again for sharing the new link out. Thanks for finding me on such short notice. Nicole Farr's here. Ronaldin Fuentes, one of my favorite people in the whole world, in the house. Larice Jusay. You know what? I'll have to contact you later, Larice. Maybe you can help me figure out how to use the YouTube thing, in the live stream where we could show the comments and the random numbers and all that other stuff. Anyway, I discovered at the last moment, I don't know what I'm doing. It's pretty typical, right? Ooh, yes, it's pretty typical. Anyway, it is Friday night around 6 p.m. And I'm excited because we're going to be giving away 900 pesos tonight. I think we are. Is that what I said? We're going to go to 300, right? 300 tonight. Last week turned out pretty good. I think we gave away a little extra. Tonight we're going to give away 300. What's in your wallet? Because that's what I have in my Gcash. It's a good number. There's nothing wrong with the number, I'd say. Okay, I will. I'll send you probably some questions in the chat about how to do vertical live streaming. A monetized vertical live stream. And what I'm trying to do is, how do we monetize the stream so we have commercials in the live, but yet when we have the contest and I say, choose the numbers, you know what I mean, that everything works out okay. LV, 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 LV. What are you doing, Elv? How's life in the big city? Huh? Let me see. Let me go to my phone so I can make sure that I don't miss any of the chat. Yeah, I know there's a way of doing it. I'm just, low tech Dan. 12 million people in the house. We probably would have more to start off with, but I just did what I did, right? I messed up. I put a new link up there, and people are probably following the old link saying, hey, where's Dan? Right. Moel is here. Nicole Instead is here. Pamela Espada in the house. Madeline Reyes is here. Let me see. Oh my goodness gracious. Ooh wee, ooh wee, ooh wee. Oh yes. Okay. So now I have the chat up on my phone in case I get lost. I can do something there. All right. So as you know, the pig Yen Arena's here. Pamela's in the house. LV. Why are you not blue? That's what I'm trying to figure out. Why are you not true blue? Add as moderator. Aren't you a moderator? Aren't you? Oh, okay. Now you're blue. Huh. That's very confusing for me. Can I use my main account? Oh, can I use this? My main account is streaming. Yeah, of course. Oh, of course. Oh, okay, I gotcha. All right, now I see what's going on. All right, now let's see. Yeah, but when we go for the money, you just so long as you take one guess, everything is cool, you know. So anyway, I'm shuffling off to Buffalo, right? I'm shuffling. Yeah, you can use whatever account you want. Just when we get to the guess of the numbers, 1 to 25, as usual, will be, as long as you just give us one guess per person, then we're good to go. 12 million people in the house. Share it out so people know where to find us. And put a little note there saying, Dan put a new link up. Follow this link so we can get 40 or 50 people in here. I'm suffering from a cold, so I need a little bit of brandy. Journals is here. Lorraine Pajadas is in the house. Oh, my goodness gracious. I still am suffering from severe jet lag, folks. I thought it wouldn't impact me the way that it has, but the quick trip to California and then the quick return, my body doesn't know whether I'm going or coming. I caught a cold again. Oh, my goodness gracious. Ugh. Sounds like I'm complaining, but I'm not really. I was talking this morning on a live that I had to privatize the live this morning because I said some things that I regretted. Someone sent me a message saying you're an angry little man. I suppose I'm passionate about my beliefs. So anyway, I decided I would privatize that, and then I would just send that off to friends who requested it. 15 million people in the house. We need to do a couple things. I'm trying to think. I got my drink here, Fundador, established in 1730. If you don't know the date, it's delicious. This is extra light. I don't know if you guys have ever tried the extra light, but I love this. Glenda's here. Oi, I'm sorry for sipping. You probably can hear that. So you'll have to put up with me. I'm not a drunkard. No. Someone said, Dan, everybody that goes to the Philippines, every expat seems to turn in to a drunkard. No. This is the first drink. No, it's not. It's the third or fourth. No, it's the first one tonight. Don't get me started. It's the first one tonight. I usually have a snoot or two in the evening, no bigger than that glass right there. And that brandy right there is the most delicious drink that I think I've ever had. And to be fair, half of it is ice. Half of it is ice, and I only probably fill up the brandy to about here. It's delicious. I've never had such a tasty drink before. I'm a beer guy, but I was gaining too much weight really quickly, and so I had to do something about that. And one of the things you do, switch your drink over to low calorie, light, Fundador, award-winning brandy. Oh, Kanya's here. Kanya, Shale is here. Kanya, let's see. I'm going to give you a jacket. Let's see. I'm going to give Kanya a jacket just so long as we don't end up in an argument about something. Yeah, just so long as we don't end up in a fight. You're going to be in the BG? I accept. 13 million people here. We're going to draw today, but it was something we need to do. I have stuff scattered all over the place. I haven't had a chance to assess this mess that's on my desk. Dan, have you lost any weight? People say that I have, but I'm not noticing it. I certainly don't notice it when I step on the scale, so my answer would be no, probably not. Letty me, how you be? Thanks for coming to the live. All right, so we need to put Yenarina's here. Oh, you guys are on live. Okay, I gotcha. All right. It's one person, one vote, or one guest today on this live. So thanks for filling me in on what's going on. I appreciate it. There's a lot of stuff going on because it's, what, is it Halloween here? And so people are What are they dressing up in costumes and having costume parties and the like? And so I support the goblins and ghouls. I guess I'd say it right. Let me see if I can adjust this camera. There you go. Like I said, I come in here, Anna G, and I was moving really fast. Anna G is here. Anna G, Yahoo. All right, so I have money here. I don't know how much of this we're going to actually put inside the piggy. As you know, the piggy was left behind on the last trip to LA. Why? Because they're very strict. They don't let farm animals into the country without first going through quarantine. And so that's what's going on. I know, but Tim, a lot of people are headed over. A lot of people are headed over, Tim. They're headed over to the cemeteries like today and tomorrow. I know that there's something going on in Caridad at the cemetery, and I know we're headed there tomorrow, Saturday. And I don't know if they dress in uniform or they wear some kind of costume, or I don't know what the event's about. I've just been ordered to attend. So now we've got to catch up. The piggy was left behind, but was not unhappy because the piggy realized that there were travel restrictions, and the piggy didn't want to become lechon baboy. He didn't want to end up getting left in quarantine, and then I'm coming back to roasted, very crispy lechon baboy. So there you go. So now we gotta. I don't know how much I should be putting in here. I said I was gonna step up my game, because it's getting close to Christmas time. I can't remember how much money ended up being in the pig before Christmas last time. But I was thinking to myself, it didn't turn out exactly the way I wanted to. I wanted it to. This was supposed to be big money inside the piggy, right? Let's see. Tim saying, trust me, the cemetery down the street from me is packed. Okay, well, just so long as you don't have any uninvited guests knocking on your door, inviting you somewhere, I think that's a pretty good thing. They're going to visit their loved ones. So I don't know how the custom works here in the Philippines regarding, visiting the cemetery and bringing them food and flowers and drink. Maybe I could take, one of my favorite libations to the cemetery when we pay our respects to the great grandparents. I just love saying the name Ronaldin Fuentes. So now, I did a couple of videos. There were some Filipinas, good friends of ours that we met at the buffet. I did not have to pay. I was reaching for my wallet, and then all of a sudden someone said, "Your money is no good here, Dan." And so that I ended up getting a free lunch. You saw that buffet that we went to on one of the YouTube videos. I think I put a small segment in there. I didn't want to invade people's privacy. There's a lot of discussion about stuff that was going on, personal stuff. So I just put some shots in there so you could see what buffets are like in the Sacramento area. That was one of my favorites. But things are changing. They're not like what they used to be. You could tell the economy is stalling out a little bit in the Sacramento area. It wasn't as busy as I'm used to seeing, and the food was not as delicious. But what's always delicious? Getting it for free it makes it taste a whole lot better. Or maybe it was just me, because the taste buds when you're traveling get a little bit messed up. They become a little bit irregular. I don't know how to explain it. My driver is visiting us $2. Yes, God bless them. It must be a very tough time for your driver to go through. He's lost both his daughters very young, at a very, very young age. Melanie Calapayan is here. She must be here to win some money. All right, let me ask you a question. Why do I only have 14 million people in the house as opposed to my usual 35 or 40? Who's live giving away money? Who am I competing with tonight? Spill the beans. My feelings will not be hurt. But listen, I got this. I got this. Some of this is going in the pig. All right, what should we do? We got the piggy here waiting to be fed. And you know how this goes. Once we get close to Christmas, probably that first week or the last week of November, you're going to guess. I'm going to give my email link, which is always in the description section, and you will guess how much money you think is in the pig. Ma'am Minnie will be videotaped counting the money in the pig. And the first person in the email who's closest to the amount that is in this pig is going to end up winning the money for Christmas. It's going to be one winner. It's going to be one winner. But I think we have something else going on. I'm not sure. I have some emails floating back and forth because there's a friend that wants to sponsor a giveaway, but I don't know what we're talking about yet. You know that I've been trying to also get something else going. You know, I've been trying to get you guys to watch the ads on some of the videos that are running ads so we could beef up that revenue and get that in the bank by the first week of December. But you know, it has to be done quickly, and we're only at $56, something like that. We need 100 in order to play. But it would be nice, Menge. Menge's here. Pressy Manzanero is here. Be nice. Journals in the house. Be nice to be able to give that money away, 1,000 pesos at a time, to some of you so you could have a mighty fine Christmas. I don't know if that would make your Christmas or break your Christmas, but I still want to give that money away. All right. So here we got the piggy, oink, 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 and you hear my stuffed up nose. It's perfect. I have cash, and I think what I'm going to do right now, I don't know. I only have two hands. Then what we're going to do is just going to grab a bill here and start off by putting it inside the piggy. Now, I'm not really paying attention how much money is going in here. I'm just going to slide that in there, right? So now the piggy has been fed, but it's 2 weeks worth of stuff in the pig that we missed. So I'm going to grab some more money from the pile, and we're going to put that money inside here too. Yeah. So you're going to be guessing soon how much money is in the pig. I'll have all the instructions soon. But anyway, we're going to put some more in there. I know that the piggy is getting full because I could feel the weight. Minnie Snow, what do you know, is in the house. All right. So there, the pig's been stuffed. Oh, wait a minute. I just thought we actually have to put more money in the pig because this is the third live stream, right, in a row. So now I've covered the two that we missed while we were away, and now I think I'm going to grab some more and put it inside the piggy, right? And so I've got some more bills here. I'm going to go ahead and put it inside this piggy. Michelle is here. Hi, Michelle. Very nice to see you. Jalen in the house. Okay, so now I've gone 3 times. I put heck of cash in here. So the peso, the piggy, the peso pig, the pink peso pig has been fed. So there you go. There she is, Ronaldin Fuentes. My cousins are Fuentes from Santa Fe Springs, California. Unfortunately, I did not have the opportunity to visit them. No, I sure didn't. Mildred is here. Hi, Mildred. Melanie Calapayan in the BG. 17 million people in the house. Thank you. Sure, Kim, out. Yes, you can. Anybody can. And so what I'll do is I'll explain all these rules momentarily. As a matter of fact, I'm shuffling the cards to make it fair. I don't want the same numbers coming up again. Annie MC is here. Annie MC is going to take another chance of winning some pesos. 300 pesos were given away to 3 different people for a total of 900 pesos. Gee, I was just thinking, I hope I have that money in my Gcash account. I believe I do. I beefed it up sometime today. I also had to load my phone again to make sure that I had data. No, not data from Star Trek. I'm talking about data to use my phone. I like buying the data that doesn't expire. It's forever data, and so that means you have to load it up, and then you get the special double data if you buy an extra 100. You give them an extra 100 pesos. You guys know what I'm talking about on the smart. When you order it up, and anyway, I don't know. I hope I did everything right. And that's because I want to do a lot of live streaming on the street. I want to go out, do live streaming from the Dunkin' Donuts. What could possibly go wrong? Do live streaming tomorrow. Melanie will be over there at the cemetery, I believe in Caridad, and I believe it's in Caridad. They said we were going. Do you have a cemetery in Caridad? Griselda's here. Hi, Griselda. Uh, I think that's where we're going to be. Come say hi, Mel. Bring the baby. I want to give the baby a big hug. Maybe not a kiss because she'll cry. Who's a strange man? No, I'm not a stranger anymore, right? Alien Cruise official is here. Let's see. I don't think I've seen Griselda in a while. Griselda, where have you been? Where have you been, Griselda? Hiding out? Who's running a game today? You guys can tell me. Did I miss? I asked already. Jing Jing is here. Hi, Jing Jing. How are you? Yeah, I want to make sure that I get that number 25 buried in here. Santa Dan. Yes. Ho, ho, ho. Abby G is here. Abby. Good evening. How are you doing? Abby from Quezon City. What's going on there? Uh, what kind of destruction did the weather do to your neighborhood? I'm just kind of curious about that. Yeah, were you okay? Did you survive the typhoon okay? Man, we're getting hammered, right? Rain is coming to Bye Bye City, but I mean, we're not getting hammered as much as people in the north. You saw the seawall. If you went and you saw that live we did from the seawall, I think it ended up with 2K views. It's not a bad day. It's not a bad day. I didn't know it was going to get so many views, but 2K views for showing the damage to the seawall and parts of the new pier that they were out there already replacing or rebuilding. So that's a good thing, but it takes time. It takes time to rebuild and make the repairs and then try and do as much preventative work as you possibly can so it doesn't happen again, so it could withstand even stronger storm surges. I don't know if they're able to do it. I don't know if they're able to do it, Larice. There's just weather change happening all over the world. So I can't remember what I was going to talk about. Oh, I I do want to share this. It's John Ray's here. Hey, I wanted to share something. So because we've been flying so much, all over the place, I was going to kind of break out my uh, airport jokes. Do you guys remember that? No, you guys are too young. See, here's the whole thing. Florencia is here. Florencia Olefernes. I know that last name. Florencia. Let's see. I got to go give a blue wrench to you. Okay, so yeah, so there's exciting stuff coming, There's exciting stuff that's going to be happening as far as giveaway. Like I said, a friend of mine contacted me, woke me up from my nap and started talking. Hey Dan, let's do a gigantic giveaway before Christmas. Blah 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 blah. And then he said something that was terrifying. He said, as long as you match my contribution. We see, I did not commit because I don't know what he's talking about. Because he's a very wealthy friend, and he called me and said, yeah, that was one of the lines, Tim. Don't call me Shirley. That was one of I was cracking up. I was gonna come up with like Dez is here. I was gonna come up with like 4 or 5 different lines from Airplane, right? And then I realized that no, it would be fun, but I don't think people would get it. I don't think people would get it, Oh, anyway, do you want to hear about my flying experience? Yeah. If you can come up with another line, that would be you. You could put yourself out there. I won't get in trouble, Tim. How about the line, I take my coffee black the way that I take my men? It was a little girl. Do you remember that? I was just watching that on YouTube. Folks, you want to see some funny lines? It's a very dry delivery. But if you have a dry sense of humor, you'll enjoy it. Go to YouTube, put in um, funny lines from the movie Airplane, and the videos are you're gonna have a whole bunch of videos, journals. You'll enjoy it. You're gonna have a whole bunch of videos that will come up, and they're gonna they're gonna show you scenes and the lines from the movie. And if you are paying attention, you'll miss these lines. You won't understand what they're saying. You gotta pay attention. Oh, that's right, June Cleaver, speak and jive. I was looking for that scene right before showtime here. I was looking for that scene. That is hilarious. They did show the jive scene between who was it? Will Chamberlain? Who was it was talking smack? And then but I did not see the June Cleaver speak and jive scene, which was funny as hell. Thanks for reminding me. Alien Cruise Official is in the house. Yes, indeed. We appreciate it. Larice, thanks for being here. All right. Are we ready? So what else do I want to talk about before it's a little bit too soon to do the draw for money, do you think, or maybe not? Who else is giving money away? You guys give them up. Give them up. I see a lot of money flying out of people's wallets. Thanks for hanging in there. Nicole Farr is a winner. And as well as Annie MC and a few others. Charam is here. Yeah, gear up because we're going to be drawn pretty soon, Griselda. We're going to be drawn pretty soon. Okay, so let me explain the rules anyway, right? All right, I'm in a pretty good mood, I would say, despite the cold. So let me explain the rules. The rules are that you have to pick a number from 1 to 25. The numbers are written on these cards. For example, they have the number on the cards. And what I do is I just pull out of the center of the deck after shuffling them, and then I will put start in the comment section. Once you see the start, that means start guessing. And then we flip the number over. We see what the winning number is. And then if somebody was the first person to guess that number in the comment section, you win the 300. It's as simple as that. The only other frustrating thing that I have to deal with because I'm so disorganized is I have to know what your Gcash number is because that's how it's going to be delivered. It's going to be delivered in Gcash, straight to your Gcash account. Moelma's here, one of the finest cooks in the entire world. Yes, indeed. And so, Pressy, you know how it works, right? You have to send me, just to back it up, you have to send me your Gcash account number. And so once the live stream ends, then I send the money out right away. So it's 300 to help you along. Maybe you need to buy, I don't know, maybe you need to buy some rice. Maybe you need transportation to get through the weekend to go pay respects to your family members who have departed this world. Thinks is here. Thank you for the share. Really appreciate it. So I try to help out where I can. I try and do it every week. What else? And then when I put stop in there, it means stop guessing. And then you're the ones that end up telling me who the winner of the who won, right? Any disputes are handled, out of the public view. Any disputes that might occur, we settle offline. I like to try and avoid controversy, although I didn't do a very good job of it today in an earlier live stream. I get my buttons pushed easily, but if you know what buttons to push, I light up like a Christmas tree. Hey, look at that. Merry Christmas. If you know what buttons to push, I light up like a Christmas tree. Now that's funny. Where do I get this stuff? Den's Vedica is here. It wouldn't be a live stream without Den's being here. Thank you. Den's Vedica is here. Santa Dan, Merry Christmas, ho, ho, ho. I wish I could share things about the flight back to the Oh, I know what I can share. I probably have already shared it. Let me talk about it one more time. It was so thrilling because, Shane, things very rarely happen this way. They very, very rarely happen this way, right? Pressy, you know what happened? So we just hit every single connection, just boom, 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 all the way back to bye-bye. Oh, please watch that link. Anime posted link. Thank you. Hey, that's what I want to talk about. Seeing anime just reminded me of something. I'm going to talk about the plane ride and the connections in a moment. I'll finish that story. But this is exciting. We are less than 1,000 views away from hitting our first 100,000 view video. And I don't know if I'm assuming that that's the one that Anime might have posted, but if not, it's the big feet video. She's posted it several times, and she has saved it each and every time. The word is spread that we're close to getting 100K views. I've never had that happen before. There's something else going on, right? There's something else I wanted to share with you that I already shared with Anime and a couple of others. We have gotten today, as of about 5 or 10 minutes ago, 975,000 lifetime views on this channel, and we're headed for 1 mil. We're going to hit 1 million views within the next 2 months. We have 75,000 views to go. I think right now I'm averaging something like 50K views per month, maybe a little bit underneath that. I know, I'm excited about it. I know that a lot of you here in the chat, you get that in a month. You're burning through it. You know what I mean? You get that in 10 days. Boom, 50K, 50K, 50K. Just like Larissa over here knows how to work the channel. She gets her views by doing the silent live streams. I didn't realize how powerful they could be, but they're truly, truly extremely powerful. If you want to build your channel, you want to build it quickly. I've lost a few subscribers from this morning's video. I'm not gonna lie. This morning's live stream, I lost a few, but I gained quickly because the shorts are elevating me. So I mean, there are ways to continue to build your subscribers, and there are ways to get the view count up. Yes, indeed. Yes, indeed. LV, 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 LV. You're number one, not number two. Don't ever change. And remember, LV's a winner. She's got great product on her channel. I wish that I could convince LV to come on my channel to do an interview. I might even pay her to do it. You know what? I've been kicking this idea around. I know I've talked about a few different ideas, and then I come up with absolutely no announcements, right? But if I could get Filipinas once per week, because Tim reminded me that I was going to do a channel that was going to be directed more towards the West. This channel is directed more towards the Philippines and Filipinas, but I need a U.S. footprint, right? And so in order to get it, it has to be at a time, broadcast time, where they're up and running around in the USA. That would be the main target, right? So doing it like at 7 or 8 o'clock at night USA time, and having, I don't know, single available Filipinas coming on, doing a split screen interview with me would be great. Just talking about stupid stuff. What's the weather like? How's the family? How are the kiddies? How's life in your neighborhood? And I was thinking I might be willing, because it's so difficult to get people to come on, because I've tried it before. I might be willing to pay the interviewee for coming on and doing the interview, but how much money would that be? I mean, I like to be totally transparent about what I'm doing. I have very, very few secrets. What do you think would be fair? I mean, who would do it for money and who wouldn't do it at any price? In other words, I know some of you, you throw any amount out there and you still won't participate, right? But what would be a fair salary, if you will, to come on the channel for 1 hour, 1 hour interview? Let me know in the chat or send me a PM. Send it over to, find me some kind of way and let me know what you think. Let me know if you want to be interviewed. And then once we get that going, see, because the whole YouTube thing, I'm paying attention to what you guys are doing. The whole thing is live streaming. Live streaming is the hot thing, right? The video thing is really competitive. Some of the people that were getting 100,000 views, a year ago, they're down to getting 3 and 4. Their second win. They don't know what to do. They're going crazy. They're spinning around like a top. They're talking about they're bottom feeding also. I suppose that's what I want to do. You know what I mean? You know what they're doing. They're talking to young ladies and, do you need a man? And would you marry a Western man? And, but some of them are doing it really, really well, like the Fuentes family vlog. And then others, not so much because they're bottom feeding. They're getting right down there and talking about, nasty things, and I don't want to do that. All I want to do is know a little bit about you. That's all I want to, that's all you need to do. And then give you an opportunity to talk. That'll be the day. 40 million people in the house. I have to learn how to communicate. That's the deal. I need to learn how to improve my communication skills. So that's the plan, but you got to tell me, how much of a bribe would you be willing to accept? How much of a bribe? What's Tim have to say? The most views on any video on my channel is 14K. 14K is an excellent number. I would do evil things to get 14K on a video. This one, I have no idea what the allure is, why it has gotten so many views. All right, so let me finish the story on the plane trip, and then we're gonna, all the connections and the like, and then we will get on with the contest, and we'll get you out of here so you can get on to another channel that's also giving away big money. All right, so now, or money, I should say. Sometimes 20 pesos or 50 pesos is all you need to make your day, because then you have the transportation to get to work, and I understand that. 300 is not high, not low, but I mean it's somewhere in the middle. I feel. I realize that with inflation and all that happening, I may have to boost it once again, sometime in the future. But right now, that's what we're going to go with. That's what we're going with today. All right, so I have pen and pencil, and I think I'm going to put the piggy out of the way because I don't want the piggy to have some kind of an accident and break a leg or something. Oh, I'm so sorry. I dumped the piggy on his head. That was something I did not mean to do. All right, so the trip. So as most of you know, because I kind of said it a million times, I'm going to say it one. I'm going to talk about one last time. We flew in from Cebu. Now, this is very convenient because you just take the fast ferry over across the water to Cebu. You grab a cab from pier, wherever it lands, Pier 1 or Pier 3, wherever it drops you off, and then you head over to Mactan, right, to the international airport, where we got on a Starlux Airlines flight heading for Los Angeles. Once we got to LA, right, we decided that, hey, you know what? Instead of staying at the airport hotel, let's go to my mom's town, rent a room there, and then we'll be fresh for the morning. Everything will be good. We'll be where we need to be. So Minnie went for the idea, And so we called the grab cab, and the grab cab came. I think they call it Uber or Lyft in the U.S. Uber uh, used to be in the Philippines, and then they sold it to Grab. That's how Grab came to be. And so they came. We were delighted. It's a 25-minute ride. It did cost a bit of money, and I'm a very generous guy as far as a tip goes. There's a lot of volatility going on in the LA area. I didn't want to risk taking public transportation in the middle of the night. We did the safest way. They dropped us straight to the front door of the hotel. We checked in, and life was beautiful for 6 days in LA, with the exception of wrecking my mom's car. No, I didn't really wreck it. It's been repaired. I it was all my fault. First of all, I want to admit that it's all my fault. So what ended up happening was I'm coming down a narrow street. A guy in a big ass truck, that's the only way to describe it. A big ass truck decides to open his door as I'm passing by in this narrow street. And of course, I hit him. I don't see him, right? Because he opens his door just as we're passing and breaks the rear view mirror, the side mirror on the passenger side door, the passenger side door, front side door. There's a window, rear view mirror, like most vehicles have, and smashed it into a million pieces. But now I didn't know what had happened. I only saw it in my rearview mirror. I know I had hit him. So I get out of the car and I go down to check it, see if he's all right and stuff. And he starts yelling and screaming at me, getting all excited. It wasn't out of control. It was not a road rage incident. It was okay, right? He's yelling and screaming at me, and I'm like, and I let him talk. And then when he was done, I said, well, see, one thing that you should think about is how dangerous it is to get out driver's side without first looking behind to see if there's any through traffic. Oh my gosh, this guy did not like this comment. You know darn well this accident is all your fault. Blah, 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 blah. You should have been paying more attention. I go, dude, you you need to be looking behind you if you don't want to die an unexpected death. I mean, what would your friend say? Oh, the maroon, he exited on the driver's side into the street, didn't look behind him, and the motor ran right over him. I mean, what are you going to do, right? That's just, what do they call that? That's just taking stupid people out of the food chain, right? What? I mean, stupid is as stupid does, right? Me, on the other hand, Neanderthal Dan, should have been paying more attention because I could see how narrow the street is, and there are barely enough room. There's barely enough room, just like in the Philippines a lot of times, for two cars to pass, right? One's coming one way, I'm going the other, and then they have, just like in the Philippines, they have the cars and trucks and stuff parked wherever on the street, right? So you got to be careful, right? You got to be anticipating the door opening of the vehicles that are on the street, just like you do here in the Philippines. You guys are expert drivers because you anticipate this stuff. I hadn't driven a long time, and so it was my fault. I was distracted. What was I distracted by? That's the question. I was distracted by something that is odd. It was very odd. I looked up at the sky and there was a whirligig, two propeller whirligig. Some of you have seen them landing maybe at Clark Air Force Base or something like that. But it was not military. It was, as a matter of fact, it was painted in rainbow colors. So that distracted me. The rainbow colors distracted me. I've never seen anything like that. And it was flying extremely low. I would put it at less than 2,000 feet. You could barely look. I could look up there, and I had the feeling that I could touch it. But I did not swerve. Listen, a lot of you are thinking, oh, Dan, yeah, it is your fault. You probably swerved over to the right. No. I was straight as an arrow, and the yo-yo opened his door, boom, towards the street traffic. Now, lucky for me, it did take a little bit of clear coat paint, clear coat paint off of my mom's car. So it has it probably can be buffed out, you know. Anyway, my mom was like, my mom was with me when this happened. My mom was right there in the front seat, and she said she didn't see a thing. So she said she didn't see a thing of what happened, right? She said it happened so fast. Mom, I looked in the rearview mirror. The yo-yo was standing out there. The yo-yo had opened his car into the street, and I saw it as we were passing. So that's what happened. Well, anyway, there was no damage to his vehicle. Obviously, there was no damage, not even a scratch, because his truck sits way out, high up there, and it only caught the bottom corner of the door, the little pointy part that came in contact with the body of my mom's car, and the rest of the door smashed the mirror, and it's called a crash mirror because it's designed to break. And so I just ordered another one from Amazon, and it came in a couple of days, and my mom said she replaced it. And as far as the buffing out, you know, she took a little bit of what is it called? Vanishing cream. What's it called? You know, some people use it on their face, makes things vanish. She just took a little bit of her makeup and put it on there. She said, "Oh well, the car's." Listen, I felt really badly about it. I told her take it to the body shop, get it fixed, you know. But she wouldn't do it. She wouldn't do it. I offered. All right, so now, oh, I got off on a tangent again. I do apologize, Michelle Ann. Thanks for hanging in there, hearing my story. Hazel's here. So, anyway, we landed in LA. We got to the hotel. We had some fun. I didn't do many videos because I wanted, you know, it was a very personal kind of visit. You know, I had a lot of stuff going on. I could explain one day, but I probably won't. I probably will not explain today what was going on that caused us to head to the LA area. Well, then later we got on a train, and timing on that was perfect. We were there on time. My sister dropped us off at Union Station, LA, where you catch the bus to Bakersfield, then you jump on the San Joaquins. We got on the train. They gave us free snacks, all you can eat, free snacks. Enjoy free snacks, you know, in car number 4. Well, we were in car number 4. So we were like, whew, we were like this, free snacks, whew, we're there, right? Coke and candy and crisps and chips and, you know, the usual suspects were there, and chocolate bars and all kinds of crap. And I started to code out, you know, because I ate so much of the junk, so much of the carbohydrates, I started to fall asleep. Maybe that was their plan. Then we went flying in to the rest of the way into Sacramento, California. Again, we got a grab to the hotel, and what we visited there with my son and daughter, and everything went fine. And then, hey Joe, Buena Vista Dreamin', Cora and Mike came to pick us up from the hotel. I mean, door-to-door service, and took us to their house for a barbecue. And we ate pig. I'm not gonna lie. You know, she's Filipina. You know, he's Cano, and of course you gotta eat pig. So we ate pig. He put on a nice homie. He made it very comfortable for us. I really appreciate it. I don't know how I could repay him. I mean, no, it was overwhelming. And then when it was time to go, we had to get to the airport by 8. He zoomed us over to the airport and dropped us right in front of Starbucks. So check this out. That's 2 one-way tickets, one way into LA and one way out of San Francisco. And this takes a little bit of doing in order to coordinate, you know, because Starbucks themselves would not sell me the ticket. They don't like selling the one ways, you know, but I was able to get it through Priceline. And then once I had the ticket already purchased, I was able to go into Starbucks website, put in our frequent flyer numbers, and do all the administrative stuff, pick the seats and do the whole thing. I was able to follow through with the rest of it. It worked out just fine. So then we fly out on time, get to Taipei early, By the time we get to Taipei, by the time we get to the gate, it's ready to go. We're on the plane from Taipei to Cebu. We landed Cebu. I'm looking at my watch early. Was supposed to arrive at 10 a.m. in the morning. Instead, arrived at like 9:50. I'm like, oh my god, we got to grab our bags. We're out of here. We can go grab the white cab out the front door and get over to the pier. We can make the 12 noon ocean jet across to Bye Bye. So we called Jill, our brother-in-law, and said, Jill, can you pick us up at Ormoc? We're on our way. It was taking a chance, I know. We got over to the pier. We bought the comfortable tickets, because we knew we were going to sleep. So we went up to the business class section up there, made it across the bay, made it across the water in no time, and then boom, there was Jill picking us up and taking us home. It just went boom, 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 boom. I've never gone that far so quickly in my entire life. It was a beautiful thing. Just beautiful. I really appreciate everybody that was involved in the success of that trip to California. And now all I want to do, Sir Luke is here. All I want to do now is relax for a couple months until we decide when the next exciting adventure is going to be. And I think it's going to be Cambodia. I think that's what's on the plate. We're talking with 2 or 3 other people about when they want to go. As most of you know, right now, Sir Luke, it's tourist season over here. And so it's a little bit more expensive now, right? October was cheapy month. And coming into November, December, it gets crazy expensive. And so we'll have to see how things go. So I'm not sure there's going to be another trip in our future for the rest of this year. And I'm kind of burnt. We've been a lot of places. I need to relax. I need to suck down a few drinks. I need to enjoy my life on the big screen TV. And then we'll start heading out probably the 1st of 2025. All right, it's time to play. It's time to pull these numbers. Now, let's go over it one more time. Make sure everybody understands. All right. LJ Rose is here. Abby G, serious about making some money today. Hazel, today may be your lucky day. We don't know. Stay strong. Stay positive. Keep trying. Team Moonshell's family. Stay positive. All right. So I'm shuffling. But you know how it goes. All right. So you'll be picking the number from 1 to 25 on the first poll. Now, if we get it, what I'll do is I'll put start in the comment section, and then when guessing time is over, it's up to me. It's random. I'll put stop, and that means guessing has ended. Then you guys are going to tell me if we had a winner. It's the first person to guess the number that comes out of the center of the deck. Now, I don't look at the number. All I do is shuffle the deck, pull the card out of the center of it, and place it here in front of me. I don't look at it. I couldn't tell. It's face down. And then we all see what that winning number is all at the same time. Pressy, are we good to go? Do you know how it works? Now, if there's a winner on that round, we pull that number. So let's say that number 3 wins. We set it aside. Number 3 is no longer in play. We take it out of the deck. And so you wouldn't guess it the next time around if you didn't win, because number 3 is no longer in there. And also, the person that won is out of play also. You only get one play, if you win, 1 win per session, per live stream, so that others have the opportunity to win. It's fair. I feel it's fair. So both you and the number get set aside, but don't go anywhere. Don't go anywhere. We want you to stay. We want you to stay in the live stream. And we'll do this 3 times we'll do it until we get 3 winners of 300 pesos each. And then after that is the easy part. It's me. It's up to me to deliver your winnings to you. And how we do that, how you make it easy for me, just make sure I have your GCash number. Now, if you don't know how to get a hold of me through Messenger, through the chat, through Facebook chat, Just ask somebody and they'll give you the link. They'll send you the link. Here's Dan. Most of you have it, but I'm an old man, so don't make me work too hard. I'm the one giving away the money. You got to do something for the money, right? You got to send me your link. I may have it. I may have it and just send it out right away without thinking about it, because I have it here in a notebook or hanging around here in the Jay Lynn's is in front of me. Des is in front of me. You know, I have a few that I'm looking at. Menge, Mark, Nicole, Viana Cañas is here. Is Viana in here? I haven't seen Viana. Anyway, I've got a few. And of course, if you have given me your number from recent chats where you were a winner, and it's probably in that chat already in Messenger, then I'll go discover it there. I'm a very disorganized human being. I admit it. I let you know in advance. All right, let's go. So you guys understand, right? Do not cheat. It's only one person, one guess. If you cheat, someone's going to send me a message. They're going to say so-and-so cheated. They guessed 2 or 3 different times under different names. And then guess what happens? You're off my Christmas wish list. Yeah, I won't ban you from the channel or anything. That's a little harsh, you know, but you won't be getting a Christmas card from Dan this year. That's your punishment. All right, so now I am pulling a card and I've set it aside to my right. I hope these cards don't fall on the ground. I have to put them somewhere safe. Okay, I'm going to put this deck to my left, and over here to my right, I've set the card aside, the first one, and now I'm going to put start in the comment section. Once you see that, you can start guessing. Enter your number guess in there. Start as soon as you see my comment. Whoa, it's going by fast. Whoa, only one guess, one person. Stop. Guessing has ended. Like I said, you're going to tell me now who has won, right? You're going to tell me because I'm lazy and your screen appears differently than mine. And so, all's fair in love and war. I'm going through taking a look. And now I'm going to reveal what the winning number is. Thank you so much. Thanks. 52 million people in the house. Let's see what the winning number is right now. Ah, it's lucky number 7. 59 million people in the house. Lucky number 7. Are you feeling lucky? Let me set that aside. Do we have a winner? Do we have a winner? Every man is here. I could sure use a few. Yeah, your family's growing. Hell yeah. What? Des is a winner. I think I gave you some extra love and some extra luck there, Des. Yeah. Des, you have something going on, right? It isn't magic, is it? Des. It isn't magic. No. It's her faith. It's her belief in God. Des, congratulations. You're welcome. Of course, I just said I got Dez's number over here somewhere already. But just to be safe, send it to me again. I just scribble. I can't even read my own writing, Des. So you're the winner, Pesos 300. So that's how it works. So we're going to do it again. Congratulations. Larry Lee's in the house. Moelma's here. Jing Jing. Thank you so much. Ava, contacts. Ramel, Guapo is here. All right, let's do it again. We're 1 hour and 1 minute and 7 seconds into the live stream. You guys have stuff to do. I know there's probably others. Cebuana in Florida's here. Hi, Cebuana. Florida, man. Florida's been beaten up lately, right? Florencia is here. All right, so we're going to do it again. Are you ready to go? Do not guess number 7. If you guess number 7, folks, if you have some adult diapers, can you send them every man's way? He's in need. I'm not quite to the point where I need, safety panties yet, but I know that day probably will come. Dan, the only thing I was doing was sleep. I hope you had a great sleep. That's what I'm trying to do. I'm getting a head start. All hurricane season is done. I wish it were done for us, right? But we got a few months of rainy season that we have to contend with. All right, so Des is winner number 1. Now, omit number 7, and Des, unfortunately, you have to sit this out. But your other half can play. That's for sure. Your other half can play if he's around. Jason, where's Jason at today? Anyway, I don't know. Maybe Jason is here. I just haven't seen him. All right, we're going again. Oh yeah. I got to shuffle the deck. I'm sorry. The deck's over here. I almost said go. You can't do it that way. You got to shuffle the deck. All right, I'm pulling the card out and putting it over here to the right. It has been done. It's sitting there. I don't know what it is. I don't look. I don't want to send you a message or something telepathically, right? Okay. So that card's ready to go. Do not select number 7 because number 7's already won. It's not in the deck any longer. All right, I'm putting start in the comment section. When you see it, start guessing. Do 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 do. Stop. All right, let's see what the winning number is for 300 pesos. 63 million people in live. Thank you for your time. One of the most valuable commodities that you give somebody these days is your time. Here's the winning number for this round. Bam! Oh, number 4 hit the door. I don't believe we've ever had number 4. Maybe we have. Number 4 is a good number, right? Let's see if we have a winner. Do we have a winner? Winner chicken dinner. Kim. Kim is the winner. Newbie Kim. Congratulations. Kim is the winner of 300 pesos. See? It's worth coming to Dan's channel. It's worth coming to Dan's channel. Kim, can you please send somebody send her a link so that she can so Kim can find me. Send me her Gcash number. So I don't have to go work too hard looking for it because I'm an old man. You're welcome. You're welcome. Kim is the winner. Glenn in the house. How exciting. I'm excited for you, Kim. All right, 300 pesos in your pocket. Guaranteed. If one of you has Kim's, if I hear from one of you before I hear from her, send me that Gcash number. Those of you that know Kim, whatever makes it easy for you. Whatever makes it easy. All right, so we have Cebuana in Florida in the house. I don't know if I think that I think Florida is very close in terms of weather to the Philippines. I could be wrong. Yeah, I could be wrong. We were there, before we moved to the Philippines, Piñas. We were in Florida. We were in Jacksonville. A lot of people say, well, Jacksonville. Yeah, Jacksonville. Oh, yeah, it's okay to drop it in the live. If you'd like, go ahead and drop it in the live. I'll pick it up. Oh, you're here. Where you at? Cebuana, where you at? Oh, you live in Clearwater. Okay. Yeah, well, Clearwater's a little bit further away than. Okay, I got Kim. Oh, 5, 5, 3, 2, 6, 9, 5, 9. Lucinia. Lucinia L. Got it. Or I think I got it. Let me double check that number. Winner. Kim. How come this thing won't let me go back? Oh, here it is. 09055 Let's see. Oh, she deleted it. No. Okay. 959. Okay. I guess you trust me. I guess that I have it. So if not, you can get a link from somebody, send it to my chat. All right. So now number 7 and number 4. Now Cebuana, let's see. Cebuana, where are you now in the Philippines? If you care to reveal. No, I'm not going to stalk you. Did you already tell me and I wasn't paying attention? Oh, really? You're in Cebu South, our favorite place to hang out. That's great. Shoot. I wish we would have known. We would have made a trip over the water. We would have hung out. We would have hung out in Cebu. That's cool. All right. I love Cebu. A lot of people here, they know. I love Cebu. Oh, you're way down. You're immobile. Oh, the beauty of it all, right? Really? That's fantastic. Wish it were me. Oh my gosh. Yeah. I wish it were me. I'm telling you. that that's a nice vacation, I got to tell you. Mm. All right, we're preparing for the last 300 peso winner. 53 million people in the house. I hope that number pops a little bit right before the last draw. Griselda, I am shuffling the deck. Hazel, one more chance at fame. Charam enjoying the live stream today. 57 million people. Charam is in the house. Kim with a smile on her face. A big heart of gold. All right. Okay, here we go. 55 million people active in the house. That's right, Hazel. This is your turn, right? One last chance to guess. All right, I pull the card out of the deck now. As most people know, I'm not playing with a full deck. I'm only playing with half a deck. I'm getting ready to put start in the chat. I'm getting ready to go. As soon as you see start appear, then you start guessing because start means start. As soon as you see it, take your best shot. Whoa, and you are. Yes, indeed, you are. And stop has been entered. Ronaldin, what are you doing? Taking 2 guesses when you're only or 3 or 4 when you're supposed to only take 1. You only get 1 guess. I remind you guys, you're only supposed to take 1 guess per person. All right. That's okay. 56 million people in the house. We're about ready to do the final review. Let's see. It's not about the size of your deck. It's about how you use it. Exactly, sir. Those are words to live by. That's right. All right. I answer lengths. Oh, you did. Okay. I apologize to Ronaldin. She knows the rules anyway. All right, here we go. The big reveal for the last win. Let's hope that we have a winner. Manny is here. Rango. Bam! Up, an upside down, number 22. Woo-hoo! Number 22 is the winner. Do we have a winner? Number 22. Did someone choose 22. So far, so good. Congratulations to Ramil Guapo. Ramil, congratulations. You win 300 pesos. Who can't use a little love, right, Ramil? With number, what was it, 22? Wow. Well, that was quick. That was quick. We didn't have any, we didn't have any no shows. We didn't have any blank stares. That's all, except for mine. That's always good. Thanks so much. Ramel, do I have your, Ramel, make sure you send me a chat with your Gcash account number in it, and we'll get that money off to you right after this live stream. Thanks so much for joining me and hanging in with me. Most of you did to the very end. I know why you did, because you think I'm going to have a bonus round. Not today, but like I said, we do have something in the works. I will announce it if we're able to work a deal. A friend of mine wants to put in some money for a giveaway, but he wants me to match whatever he gives, and that's a little tricky, So we'll see if we can cut a deal with my buddy for sharing the winnings with you, for sharing his blessings with you. And we should have information in the next few days I could share with you. Until then, don't forget to share, like, and subscribe to the channel. Go in there and watch those ads so we can get some money going, more money to give away before Christmas time, to put a smile on yours and your family's face. Thanks so much for being here, and we'll see everybody. Man, Minnie, are you here? Oh, wait, Man, Minnie wants to say a few words of encouragement. Hello or goodbye. Man, Minnie.
Yes, sir.
Come on over. Come on over. They want to see your smiling face.
I'm ugly today.
Oh, that's all right.
Hi,
Hello, everybody. What are you doing? What are you doing right now? You cooking? What are you doing? Come on down to the camp. Here, let me. There you are. All right. Thanks, everybody, for showing up. We'll see everybody on the next one. Bye-bye.